Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're looking at blessings that are coming your way. And we have three piles. Pile one's here, pile two's here, and here's pile three. Let's get started. Hi pile one, welcome to your reading. So we're looking at blessings coming your way. I have picked out some more oracle cards to see what blessings are coming your way, and then also we'll do tarot as well, and then more oracle cards. So today we have spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. We have library, take control of your own narrative. It's so interesting because we have singing and then we have reading. Like lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. So we have these three. Sorry if you can't see because of the light. So at first I'm getting that you guys, one of the blessings that's coming in is the ability to express yourself better. And that's in like, not just in, you know, like the normal ways of expressing as in like being heard by other people, which that will happen too, but more like, creatively, you'll have more, like creatively, passionately, you're going to be able to be more in your passion. You are, one of your blessings is coming through is that you're finding your own self-work. You may be already on a healing journey right now, and a lot of your work right now may be geared towards enhancing or building up your self-esteem or your self-worth. And a blessing that's coming in is that Spirit's saying that that's going to happen. And it happens over time, like, of course, but it's going to happen more and more and more. The more you practice it and the more you learn how to love yourself and learn to deal with your mistakes and learn how to love yourself even if you do make mistakes, and learn what it is to be human, and learn that you have flaws, like that is going to be helping your worth. And the more worth you get, the more you're going to be able to be heard. And it's so weird because I had this hit like that there may be like a work situation that's making you feel like you're not being heard, and or a friend situation that's making you feel not heard, and no one's really seeing your point of view. And you are basically, Spirit saying that that's going to be resolved soon, that you have the ability and the strength to tackle that, to handle that, that you deserve to be heard, that you deserve to be seen, and you deserve to not be afraid to say how you feel, to not be afraid to express yourself creatively. There may be something like competition in some form with work or with other people in some way, and or I don't know, I got this hit too, like in a relationship. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of hits right now, but I think that the big blessings that are coming in is your ability to feel safe, your ability to express yourself, your ability to get through challenges, your ability to go with the flow, to move with the hits of life, to move with the pain of life, it's like you're figuring out how to, when something bad happens, you're like, okay, what's next? Like, I can do this, and it hurts too. Like, you're like, it hurts, but and also, it's not but, it's and, I can handle it, and I know my worth, and I'm figuring what that means, and I kind of got this feeling like the stars may be important to you, being in nature may be important to you. There's this taking off that's happening. It's like you're taking off. Who you are is taking off. The blessings that are coming in is that you are taking off, as like you're figuring out what makes you happy. You're figuring out how to love yourself. You're figuring out where your self-worth is. You're figuring out how to express yourself creatively. You're figuring out how to feel to be heard. You're figuring out how to stand up for yourself in situations where you may have not been able to do that before. And I don't know what's better than that kind of gift. Like, of course, we always want to hear like material worth or a house or a boyfriend or whatever, right? Or a girlfriend. But here's the thing. What leads you to be able to get those things and really truly have them and appreciate them is what you're doing now, and the blessings that are coming in are the result of the hard work that you're putting in right now and the hard work that you've been putting in. So like, I don't know what's more satisfying than having that happen. Like, I truly don't. Like, it's truly so satisfying. I am like, this is such an exciting thing. This is the blessing that's come into my life that I'm like, it's the best thing ever. Like, material worth is great. Having love is great. I mean, they're all great, but loving yourself is like the one thing that like will almost ensure the other things happen. I hope that makes sense. You know, you may be redecorating soon with this card right here. It really shows me you may be going to a concert soon or a show soon. There may be other blessings like that coming in that are more material. You may be going to the movies. I don't know, like there's some kind of like you're getting yourself out there and doing activities, or you're refurnishing things, or you're really thinking about what your space is, how your space feels, what you want to do with your time, who do you want to spend your time with? Like that's kind of like where you're at right now, which I think is like a really amazing space to be in. Yeah, there's a lot of change happening, and it may not be super external, but like here's the thing. If you change your internal world, your external world is going to change no matter if you mean it to or not, because when we have negative thoughts and feel bad about ourselves, it's sadly unconsciously starts to reflect in our life just because that's the way it goes. And if you're starting to change who you think you are and how you respond to yourself, that's going to manifest in abundance. That's going to manifest in a way that it's going to show in your outside world. And so like that's why it's such a big blessing, because like that's what I think one of the biggest blessings is being able to love yourself, because it leads to everything else. It really truly is the way and the true road to getting what you want. And I just think it's amazing that that's what's happening, and I'm really excited for you, Pal One. This is some big stuff that's happening. Okay, I'm gonna get into the tarot really quick, and we'll see what else Spirit says they want for you, or big blessings coming in. Spirit, for Pile One, what other big blessings are coming in soon? Other big blessings coming in. Ooh, up or down? Up. Okay. Temperance, balance is coming in. Okay. Whoa. 10 of Pentacles, look, abundance. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like Page of Cups, you know what I mean? Like 10 of Pentacles is like extreme abundance. It's one of the best cards in the deck. We have Page of Cups in reverse. We have King of Swords. We have High Priestess. Yeah, you're really coming into like who you are and your intuition. And I think even your spiritual gifts, maybe not as much. Maybe I think you already kind of have done your spiritual gifts, or really kind of thought, maybe even working on them already. Okay, we've got 9 of Pentacles. Wow, look at that. 9 and 10 of Pentacles. 9 and 10 of Pentacles. I can't speak. Sorry, guys. 7 of Cups. Yeah, you're really looking towards what you're blessed. Look at, like, I just feel like this card really just speaks like blessings are coming in. Like, it's almost like these cups and this beauty is all coming into you. And that's because you're really truly changing your inner world. Oop. We have the Empress. Yeah, you're the Empress and the High Priestess. Like, you're really truly figuring out your energy as well and how it affects other people. Pile One, Spirit. The Hermit. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, so okay, 9 of Cups. 2 more. We've got the Fool. Yeah, a new beginning, definitely. And we've got 5 of Cups. You have a lot of awesome shit coming in, you guys. I don't know why these cards look wonky. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you have a new beginning coming in, if it's not already happening, because of this energy that you're in. And I think that you've done the Hermit mode. Or you're maybe see, Temperance is here, and that makes me think of the Hermit and like fast movement. And you're maybe learning the balance between forward movement, like really going after it, and then learning about how to balance that with rest and really taking the time for yourself. And that is something that, for me personally, it's been a really huge healing thing. I'm still trying to learn that. It's hard. That's hard. It's hard to go learn your own body's flow, learn spirit's flow, learn how to be in the moment. I think you're really learning how to be in the moment. And there is this 5 of Cups here, which kind of indicates just some kind of sadness. And I think that that's just a lot of your past sadness that gets triggered sometimes. Like, we all have stuff that life is a balance of up and down, but right now I really feel like you're figuring out how to take on those challenges. You're figuring out how to work things out. And there's, yeah. Sorry to stop for a second, because some of you, I feel like, I don't know why. I'm kind of feeling like some of you are not excited as much about the new beginning, or maybe, I don't know. I don't think that's it though. No. Spirit, what's this Five of Cups about? Queen of Swords. Okay. Can I have another one? Sorry, I'm just going to put this. And of course it doesn't fit in here. I'm just going to put it right here. Queen of Swords. And what else for this Five of Cups? And Page of Pentacles. That's weird. Okay, one more. Oh, of course, I get so many cards. I get this, I'm almost like, is there strife between friends, or strife between something with a passion project? Like I kind of was talking about earlier, like when I was saying that there may be competition or like strife with friends or something. King of Pentacles. It's so interesting because we've got a queen, a king, and a page. And they're all different. Oh, Page of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. I think that there's people around you that is causing some kind of sadness. I'm not exactly sure why. Or, yeah, I get this sense that like there's something that happened with people where you've lost something, or like it's ended, or something's happened, but like you're moving through it. Like you're moving through it, and that new beginning is kind of like this ending of this old, whatever happened with friendships, with a collaboration, with something, but there's a new beginning that's happening. And I get the sense that you're learning about how to, kind of move through this and get into this newer energy of like, it's a new world, like a new beginning's happening. Things are changing, and I think that you're just moving with the flow of life and balancing it and trying to figure out how to move forward, and having the disappointment and learning about how to feel the sadness and be okay with feeling the sadness, and understanding that the sadness is there for a reason and it's okay. And how do you, it's like I'm thinking about what you're thinking about, and I'm like, how do I be there for myself? How do I work through this? How am I going to move through this? How am I going to do the right thing for me, but like also not hurt anyone else, or like express myself in the right way? Like I kind of get this feeling of like maybe confusion, or trying to figure it out. And Spirit's saying you're going to figure it out if you haven't already started to begun to, because this is like, this whole reading's about that. Like a big blessing that's coming in is that you're going to get clarity on whatever this situation is. But the reason you're going to get clarity is because you know you've already been learning about how to do this, and it's just another lesson, like another way for you to learn how to deal with this energy or manage this energy, and figure out how to do the right thing for you. Because I think that with the feeling I'm getting, it's like almost like maybe there's a people pleaser, or like a fear of losing people if you say how you really feel, and you're learning about how to, that it doesn't really matter. Like you may lose people, but like you're always going to be there for yourself. And that's what this big blessing is, that like you're there for yourself, and that's all that matters. And like, yes, it hurts to lose people, of course, but at the same time, it's like, are you okay? Because you have yourself. Are you okay in your body right now? Yes, you know, and I think you know that. And so it's just really interesting, actually, guys. Pile one. All right, pile one. I'm going to get some oracle cards. If there's any more blessings, Spirit, coming. What are the other blessings coming in for pile one, Spirit? I love how it says no, sleep on it. Like, I kind of get this feeling like almost like no sleep on it, as in like, no, like no to the people that are, you're sticking up for yourself. But I also get the sense that like you are, it's important for you to gain clarity, like we talked about. And Spirit's saying you're going to gain clarity soon. So sleeping on it is just like another way of saying like, you know, you're going to gain clarity, and it's just about making sure that you take your time with it and be patient with whatever it is, and not try to fix it. Like you get what I'm saying? Like don't try to fix it if you're not really sure what's going on completely. Like if you feel a little bit confused about what's going on or how you feel, then don't act, and just wait until you gain clarity, and then you can act from there. Okay, we've got mirror, mirror. The beauty you see in me is a reflection of you. We've got trust. The universe has a plan for you. Yeah. I think another message that I love to say, that to myself at least, is that where you're meant to be is where you're meant to be. And if you were not supposed to be where you were at right now, then you wouldn't, and you wouldn't be where you are right now. So like if you're having doubt, trust in spirit. Spirit saying they've got, it's, you know, it's, she's got your back. Spirit's got your back for real. We've got curiosity, what sparks your interest. We've got witch's hat, express yourself, share your gifts with the world. That may be another blessing coming in. It's like a new work situation or a new collaboration or a new passion project. I think that you may have left a work situation or left like a passion project, and one of the new blessings coming in is figuring out what makes you passionate and how you can help people and expressing that with the world. And that doesn't even have to be for money. It could just be in general, and having the faith in yourself, which you already are cultivating to do so. Okay, Spirit Pile 1. Sekhmet. I don't know how to say that. Courage, truth, shadow work. Yeah, I really think you're working on your shadow work. I think that Spirit's saying that you've done a lot of work on your shadow work already, and that maybe right now is a time of rest. But also, like, shadow work never ends, you know? Movement. Inspiration is drawn to motion. Or I'm wrong. No, I don't think so. So you've done a lot of shadow work. I was saying rest. Then it's saying movement. Inspiration is drawn to motion. I was kind of wondering if it was the opposite. So maybe you've been in a hermit mode, which it did say that hermit did come up. And maybe the next blessing that's coming in is like inspiration and forward movement. And that's kind of, Spirit's kind of saying that's where you're heading to. And yeah. And it's like thinking about, what way do you want to move? How do you want to move? What makes you feel passionate? Like, what gives you joy? What brings you curiosity? What gifts do you have? And really, really take your time and think about it, and then take a small action. The universe is not saying like be black and white and go for it like insane a million times. Like, just take one small action towards what you want to try to achieve your goals. Because I think for me personally too, like if I put too much pressure on myself, or if I feel like I have to be 10 steps ahead, I don't want to do it at all. Like, I literally will give up on it. I don't know if you're the same way. You might be, you might not be, but I am just encouraging to take a small step, just one small step towards your thing. It doesn't have to be a lot of movement. It just has to be one little step of movement. All right, one more. We've got Hecate, or I don't know how to say that. Hecate. Change is important. Release the past. Yeah, so I think that's Spirit's way of saying that you're releasing the past already, and that like change, you may not be excited about this new beginning because of the bad, not the bad, but the shit that just happened with that situation. It may be hard to accept this new change, but there's a reason for it. And Spirit's saying that you may not understand it right now, but you will look back in time and go, wow, I'm really glad I went through that because of this reason, that reason, this reason, and that reason. And the blessing will be clarity. The blessing will be self-awareness. The blessing will be learning how to trust the universe when it throws shit at you, and understanding that there's a bigger picture that we can't always see. So I'm like, this is amazing. You guys are doing amazing. I really hope that you got encouragement. If in any way I made you feel like you're not doing something right, or if you're beating, not even that I'm making you feel, but like you feel like you're beating yourself up, please don't beat yourself up. This is all suggestion, and this is all to make you feel encouraged, and this is all to help you understand what's going on and get a better picture of where you're at. And you're doing amazing, Pile 1. Amazing, 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 amazing. I'm really proud of you guys. I think that you're doing so good, and you're trying so hard, and you're really learning about the flow of life and awareness and trust and love and loving yourself. And that is like the most admirable thing you can do for yourself and your life and other people and all the people that you'll help with your gifts. So I really hope you guys like my reading. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So today we're going to look at some oracle cards about blessings that are coming on their way to you or coming to you soon. And I'm going to start with just some oracle cards. So we have Feast, Slow Down and Celebrate, yourself. We have mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. Wow, it's so funny. These are very similar. We have, you can manifest your every wish, stars. So one of the blessings coming into you is learning about your body and how, and maybe listening to your body and really getting into self-care. I think one of the blessings coming in is really figuring out what self-care works for you specifically, how to celebrate yourself, how to treat yourself the way you feel like, or the way you deserve. You may have not felt like you've deserved to feel treated or self-care or cared for, or celebrated even. And the blessings that are coming in is your understanding of what you truly deserve and what other people see that you deserve that you may not see about yourself. Maybe I think another blessing that's coming in is this understanding that you're a powerful manifester and that you have the ability to manifest the life that you want. One great thing that my this shaman that I've worked with previously has done is they get like a fire, I don't know what it's called, like a cauldron fire thing that like doesn't burn when you put fire in it, and they do 3 intentional things you want to remove and 3 intentional things that you want to bring in. And you sit and you write the 3 things down, be as specific as you can, and you get like a toothpick and you write it on paper, obviously, and you light it on fire. Or, well, first of all, sorry, you breathe in from the bottom of your feet all the way up into your mouth, and then you blow out onto the stick. So when you're removing, you're thinking about removing the energy. So you're sucking all that pent up energy into your mouth, and then you're blowing it out, removing it from your life, and then you put it into the fire. And then you do that until you get to the things that you want. You kind of switch gears, and then when you're doing the things that you desire, you take it from the bottom of your feet, which is like in the ground, and then you pull the energy up of desire and you blow it out onto the other toothpicks and the paper, and you put it into the fire. And this is just a really great way to manifest things. And I'm sorry, I'm an awful explainer. I was like, wow, I cannot explain this in a way that like makes sense in the like nicest, most clear way, but whatever. But I think it's, I don't know why. I think it's important. I think that it would be good if you did this. It's a suggestion. You don't have to do it. Or you could just think about things. Like, you don't even have to do all the fire. I think the fire is just a really great tool to use to help setting intention. The fire energy is really beautiful. And, your understanding, the blessings that are coming in is your understanding of how manifestation works, that you're a powerful manifester, that you're starting to actively manifest the things that you want. And you may be really thinking about, how is my mind thinking right now? Is my mind being positive or negative? What are my negative thoughts? How are they affecting me? How are they affecting my life? How are they affecting the people I love? And a blessing that's coming in is awareness, but also maybe this understanding of that your thoughts are important, the way you speak is important, and it's not like so important that it ruins your life, but it's important enough that it may affect you in ways that you're not really even seeing, and you're kind of realizing, I feel like, all this, and that's really amazing. I mean, I'm still trying to realize all that. It's hard, and you're realizing that maybe you're trying to do positive affirmations with your body. Maybe you're trying to do positive affirmations just looking in the mirror. If you're not, then that can be great. I listen to positive affirmations when I'm sleeping to get it into my subconscious, because I have a scary subconscious because I've been through so much trauma and sadness and awfulness. And so if you have a subconscious like me, then you need all the help you can get. And yeah, I just think that there's a lot of love, a lot of blessings of like your own love for yourself, your own celebration of yourself. Maybe you're starting to come into a really great time. Maybe one of your blessings is that things are starting to get easier. And maybe some of, I think this manifesting thing is really important, because I think it's just talks about like manifesting is like, what kind of life do I want? What kind of money do I want? What kind of car do I want? What kind of boyfriend or girlfriend do I want? What kind of love do I want? What kind of person do I want to be in the world? What kind of person do I want other people to be to me in the world? And to be in that space of thinking like that, it's already going to create something amazing, because you're already actively thinking about it. You're using a conscious thought to think about what you want to manifest, and that already does a lot of the energy. And so I think it's a really awesome place to be. So I think that the realization of all this is kind of the blessing that's coming in, if it's not already coming in already, because I don't think that I would have a full reading if I didn't for sure have your brain a little bit to work with when I'm pulling energy. Okay, so Spirit, pile 2, what other blessings are coming in for pile 2? Oops, sorry guys, I'm losing cards all over the place. We have King of Swords. Yeah, I kind of feel like for this King of Swords, you're really getting a handle on your mental mind and thinking about all the things that are like in your head. We've got 2 of Swords in reverse. I think you're just thinking about all the things that you're not seeing, and how do I see that Queen of Swords? Like, you're thinking about all the ways that, like, how have I been not seeing what's truly going on in my own brain, and how can I be more self-aware? 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry, I really want to get these nicer. Okay, we've got 9 of Pentacles upright. I love that. That just really screams like material abundance coming in. Or like a development of a skill as well, which usually doesn't mean that. But King of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Cups. There is a sadness or a loss over something. Judgment in reverse. There's a sadness over something. Maybe you felt judged or something. King of Cups in reverse. There's some kind of mishandling of emotions. 9 of Wands upright. We've got 6 of Pentacles in reverse. There's something happened. I feel like people really didn't handle your emotions well, or you didn't feel like your emotions were taken seriously or heard. And I think one of the blessings that are coming in is that your realization that you deserve to be heard, you deserve to be loved, you deserve to be not like given this energy of I don't care about your emotions. All right. We've got death. Yeah, you're having a rebirth for sure. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I kind of just get this feeling that people haven't really been very kind to you, and or haven't really held your emotions in a safe space. And the rebirth and the blessing that's coming in is understanding your worth. And the rebirth and the death is like the death of the old you that was like, I'm cool with people mishandling my emotions. You're like, no more, dude. I deserve better than this. I deserve for people to hold my emotion in safety and love and understanding and non-judgment. Non-judgment. Like, people, no offense to people, but I feel like for me personally, judgment is so hard for me. Like, I don't like to be around anyone that's even slightly judgmental of me. And that's just for me personally. And it's even hard for me to admit that, because I feel like, oh, well, I should be able to handle it. But it's like, I was around a lot of judgment when I was a child. And so it just kind of clicked something in me. And I don't know why that may be the similar for you. I don't know if you were around a lot of judgment in high school and or childhood. But if you were, then it may have it may be a trigger in some kind, like a deep trigger or deep wound that gets kind of triggered when like people don't hold your emotions in a way that's non-judgmental, and maybe they shame you. Maybe there's some shaming, or there's something like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? That's kind of what I get. And your blessing that's coming in is saying, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck those people. Like, not totally fuck them, but like, you know, like not like in a mean way. So funny. I'm sorry. But like, kind of like, yeah, fuck them, because why should they shouldn't treat you like that, because you don't deserve to be judged. You don't deserve to feel like you can't give your vulnerability to someone without them being able to hold it. Like, you deserve better than that, and you're figuring that out. And the blessing that's coming in is that rebirth of you as a person that knows what your freaking worth is. And I'm just like, damn, it's freaking awesome. You guys, I'm so proud of you guys. Like, this is such an awesome, powerful energy to be in. Like, no, that's not okay with me. I deserve better than that. I deserve to have my emotion held with love and safety and non-judgment and non-shaming, because I deserve that. because no one deserves to be shamed, and no one deserves to be judged, and no one deserves in their vulnerability to be rejected and to be hurt. Like, I believe that's why we have such a harsh world, because people don't know how to be supportive and loving in a way that's actually like productive, in a way that's actually kind and thoughtful and considerate of other people. And I kind of feel like realize that too. So it's just like awesome. I'm excited. I'm like feeling so much excitement, and I think it's partly you, because I feel like you're excited too. And you should be. You should be excited, because this is some awesome energy to find yourself in. Not even find yourself, that's not even the right way. This is such a great energy that you've put yourself in. Spirit's commending you for the work that you've done, how hard you've worked to become in this energy. Spirit, pile 2. I just want to get these out while I'm talking. Diana, be one with nature. Yeah, I feel like I'm just excited for you guys, because you deserve to feel like this. You are a powerful person. You deserve to stand up for yourself. You deserve to be heard in a way that's kind and loving. It's okay to change the direction. Waxing gibbous. We've got Sun, find a balance. That's interesting. True north, stay true to yourself. Yeah, that's what I feel like. The blessings are that you're figuring out how to stay true to yourself. And that may be uncomfortable. Like, of course, if you've not done it a lot your whole life, and if it's been very foreign, it's going to be uncomfortable at first. And that's why this is so great. That's why you should be so excited, because it takes a lot of guts, and it takes a lot of bravery, and it takes a lot of freaking change to be able to do this, especially if you've been beaten down your whole life. Moonflower, bloom even if no one is watching. Yeah, like, also, like, there's this energy of like, you don't need to care as much about what other people think, because you are starting to figure out how to love yourself in a way that's helpful and healing. Isis, cast spells, protect and heal. Okay, so like for this one, I kind of get into your inner witch, but I also get like there may be an element of like wanting to protect yourself a little bit more. Yeah, I think that if it's something you would like to explore, being witchy or like learning more spells, I think that Spirit's just saying go for it. I think the full moon is probably really important. I don't know why I'm feeling that the full moon's important. Transformation, shed, let go, make room for greatness. Like, you are greatness, and greatness is the blessing that's coming in for you, but that's because you are amazing. And that's because you're finding your own worth and your own power. Witchy medicine, connect to earth. So we've got a lot of be one with nature, a lot of cast spells, connect to earth, stay true to yourself, find a balance. I'm thinking like getting really connected to nature right now, and grounding is going to be very important for you. Sorry, these are all wonky. I'm so sorry, you guys. It's going to be so important for you, pal, too. Like, truly, it's going to be one of the most important things, and maybe just helping you feel grounded in while you're going through this kind of massive rebirth that you're going through. So I think getting grounded and think about, like, look up a grounding cord. It's a green cord that connects to the core of the earth that you imagine coming up from the ground into your root chakra. That I do all the time. That's very grounding. Going outside, putting your feet on the grass, like getting connected to nature and getting quiet is going to help you figure out your power even more and get connected to your emotions, get connected intuitively to what's going on inside of you. Sorry, I'm excited, you guys. I'm like breathless because I'm like talking so fast. I'm so excited for you guys because you're finding who you are and you're figuring out your true north. You're figuring out who you are, what your true north is, and how to keep coming back to that and balancing back into that and figuring out how to bloom. Like, you're blooming. Your blessings are blooming, and figuring out where your true north is and always coming back to that and figuring out that you are the sun. You're the sun. Sorry, I'm excited. This is exciting. And you got transformation here. I mean, it's like, Jesus. Pile 2. Hell yeah. Good for you guys. I'm proud of you. I think that's all I have for you guys today, but I hope you guys like my reading. Please come back. I hope it was encouraging because I really just this exciting energy, and I'm so proud of you guys. So like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So today we're looking at blessings that are coming on their way to you. I'm excited for your reading because I'm just excited because this is some good stuff. So I pulled a couple oracle cards to see what blessings are on their way to you. We have nostalgia, focus on the here and now. We have lavender, surround yourself with love. Ooh, I just got the hit like meaningful connections are on their way to you. Blessings of like meaningful connections. We've got great. Endings are inevitable. So you may be in an ending right now, but I kind of get the sense that like the endings happened and you are one of the blessings that are you're figuring out is how to grieve that properly and how to accept it. Like your blessing that's coming in is acceptance and surrender. That's your blessing that's coming in that spirit's helping you with, but you're also doing yourself already. There's a sense like when I look at this card that like you're saying goodbye, and that's a really hard space to be in, but also like it can be exciting because because there's an ending. When there's an ending, there is always a beginning, and it may be hard and it may be difficult and you may have a lot of feelings, but what's great about an ending is that there's always a new beginning, and your blessing that's coming in is an exciting new beginning, pile 3. And right now I think support's really important for you, but I also think that you're going to be finding more meaningful connections. You may be finding your soul tribe. I just got like this hint, like soul tribe is coming in, and there's a reason. I think that this ending was massive. I don't think it was small. It doesn't feel small to me. It feels like one of the bigger changes in your life, an ending that was either a relationship, work, a job, friendships even. I kind of, yeah. And so I think getting extra support would be good, but I think your soul family will be coming in to help with this ending because it's almost like this ending had to happen in a way to have your soul family come in, because I don't know, they just are really needed right now, but I get this hit that they're coming in really soon. If you haven't already met them, which you might have, and if so, then really surround yourself with your soul family right now. And what's also important is focusing on right now. I know it's hard. If there's an ending that's happening, what our brains tend to do is go to the past, move to the past, or move to the future. How am I ever going to do this without the ending? Like without the people in the ending or whatever happened with the ending. Or in the past, I can't believe this happened, or I can't believe I did that, or whatever. And so both places, there's no healing in both of those spaces. There's only healing right here and now. And so I think that what's important is the blessings that are coming in is your ability to focus on the here and now. Your soul family is coming in. This new beginning is happening, which is not easy, but it's exciting because it's spirit saying it's going to blow your mind. There's a reason that this ending happened, and it's not, you don't understand it right now, but you're gonna understand it in the future. Like it's gonna make sense to you, and you're gonna look back and be like, wow, I went through that for this, and this. And it's really exciting things. It's inevitable. It's, something that needed to happen. But there's sadness here, and it's okay. It's okay to feel sad, pile 3. If you feel sad, allow that. You are supposed to feel sad if there's an ending. There's not even supposed to. That's not what I mean. I just mean like it's so totally normal to feel sad about an ending. And if it's hard for you to feel that because it's overwhelming, or you don't feel like you're supposed to, I think that's why I said that, then that's not true. That's your brain. It's lying to you. You are supposed to feel sad. You're not supposed to feel sad, but you are allowed to feel sad. If you feel sad, it's totally normal. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't feel sad, then there may be something protecting you from feeling that, because sadness can be sometimes, grief can be sometimes really, 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 really difficult to feel. And we have parts of ourselves that are protective and that protect us from feeling that numbness, disassociation. Those kinds of feelings can happen because grief can be so overwhelming that our bodies literally and our brains are protecting us using a mechanism that's extremely common with people. And so if you can't feel sadness and you're like, why am I not sad? Why do I only feel numb or hollow? That's your protective measures coming out to protect you from something that is extremely overwhelming. And what if that could be okay? What if it could be okay that you were feeling numb and hollow? And I don't mean like it's okay as in like we're gonna like it, I mean like, what if it could be okay that you have a protective measure coming up, and let's not try to get rid of it. Like, it's not good to feel forever. Like, we don't want to use it as a coping skill. We just want to understand that if it's happening, we're not going to judge it. And we're not going to be like, I can't believe this is happening to me. What's wrong with me? Why am I not feeling like this? Blah, blah, blah. That's our brains also trying to protect us, but it's our thinking, rational brain. It's not our feeling body. And our feeling body things don't just happen out of nowhere. If we're feeling anxiety, if we're feeling depression, if we're feeling grief, if we're feeling disassociation, those things are happening for a reason. They're not just out of nowhere. There's nothing wrong with you. It's very, very normal. It's very common. Most people don't even understand it or know when it's happening. So I just want to really stress on that, because I feel like you guys, some of you may be feeling sadness, but some of you may be feeling really hollow and numb, and all of it's okay, right? I mean, all of it is okay. What I want to bring and what Spirit wants to bring, a blessing that Spirit wants to bring, is compassion to you in this reading. And it makes me want to cry, because you deserve compassion, you deserve love, you deserve non-judgment, you deserve no shaming, you deserve just complete and utter love and compassion and gentleness and curiosity. And Spirit saying they have your back. Spirit saying, I have your back. Spirit saying, you're not alone. Your soul family is coming in. Spirit saying, you're going to be provided with what you need to get through this. If there's fears about how you're going to support yourself, or if there's fears about how you're going to get through this, Spirit saying you're going to get through this. It's not going to destroy you. It's not going to last forever. These feelings won't last forever. And Spirit's just encouraging you to keep doing everything you can to be kind to yourself and gentle and compassionate. And that's the blessing that Spirit's bringing in. I want to get into the tarot. I'm sorry you guys are going through this. I really am. It's such a hard space when you've lost someone, or when you've just something has ended in your life. It's such a big adjustment. It's such a big stressor. Okay, so we have Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, I think that it's really hard. It was really hard for you to accept this ending in some way. Or like you weren't expecting it even, or maybe you were expecting it, but it was hard for you to really accept it. 10 of Cups in reverse. Sorry, did I say 3 of Pentacles? Like it was just right there. Sorry. 9 of Swords, yeah, in reverse. We have the Devil. Yeah. Oh, and also be very careful about coping mechanisms. Knight of Cups. Just be very careful about coping. Well, I cannot with this camera. Sometimes it's wonky, so I have to it looks straight to me, and then I look in the camera and it's retarded. No offense. Oh my God, what is going on? Sorry. Just be careful about the coping mechanisms you are using. If it's becoming a thing you're just relying on 100%, then just be careful. Just be mindful about that. This is not about telling you what to do. This is just about, let's look at some things, right? Let's look at, are my coping mechanisms healthy or not healthy? And am I doing them moderately or not? And of course, you do you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to help you through this, because it's good to use coping mechanisms. I'm not saying it's not. Sometimes it's okay to do things that, that are not socially acceptable in whatever. I hope you know what I'm saying. Everything is fine in reverse. That's really interesting. I haven't gotten this card yet in any of my readings. 3 of Wands. Yeah, you're going through a really, really tough time. Pile 3, you really are. And Spirit's just saying that everything's going to be okay. The blessing that you have coming in for you is that everything's going to be okay. This is not going to last forever. You're not going to feel this way forever. 2 of Wands in reverse. The future is not going to be as bleak as you think it is. The future is going to be a lot better than you think it is. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Spirit's saying the future is going to be a lot better than you think it is. I think that there's a lot of fear and a lot of sadness, 7 of Pentacles, and a lot of even maybe money, fear with money issues. And Spirit saying everything is going to work out the way it's going to work out. And I think for you right now, what makes this harder to get through is your brain saying, you shouldn't feel like this, or you should be doing this, or you should be doing that, or you should have done this, or you should have done that. Your brain being out to get you is only going to make this worse. So I'm just really, Spirit, not even just me, is really encouraging you to do your very, very best at, when your brain says shit like that, say, thank you for sharing. Or you can ask, whose voice is this? Or you can say, thank you for trying to keep me safe, but I got this. And everything's going to be fine. And if it's hard for you to live in the now, and your brain is future tripping or past living, it's really great to look at the facts in your life. Look at the facts. Do you have clothes on your body? Is your body working right now? Are you able to eat? Are you able to drink? Are you able to Do you have loved ones? Look, focus on the here and now. That's so funny that Spirit said that in the beginning, but it really is very true. I think it can be a comfort for you guys, pile 3. I think that there's a lot of angst and a lot of pain and a lot of fear and a lot of just like mental energy that's happening. And getting connected to your emotions is really important. Getting connected to your intuition, getting connected to your friends, anyone, any kind of support you guys can get, please get it. If you don't have a therapist, and obviously these videos are not meant to be like a medical thing, but like if you don't have a therapist, like get a therapist if that's something you would like. Like I think Spirit would be encouraging, Spirit is encouraging you to get a therapist if you feel comfortable with a therapist or with the idea of a therapist. Personally, I love trauma therapists. I will always talk about trauma therapists, even for people that think they don't have trauma. I'm like, get a trauma therapist anyways, because they are just like, they have a different way of approaching emotions and stuff. And look up internal family systems, which is called IFS. It's just if you want some resources. And also, like, if you want resources for someone to talk to, please comment in my video and I will comment. I will literally comment. If you want to vent to somebody and you want to email me, like I will email, I can put you my email, I can give you my Instagram, we can talk. Like I am here to help you get through whatever this is. If you feel super alone, if you don't have anybody, I'm so here for you. I just think that you need to be seen. You need to be heard with non-judgment. I'm really good at that. I'm really good at seeing and I'm really good at hearing and I'm really, really good at being non-judgmental. I'm not a judgmental person at all. I've been through so much. I have done so much. I have made so many mistakes. I have no room to judge anyone, but also it's just who I am. And so I just want you to know, pile 3, if you need someone to talk to, please reach out to me, reach out to someone. Reach out to a therapist, reach out to your friends. Like you need support right now. And it's okay if you don't feel like you deserve support, you don't feel like you want it right now. You know, just be very cognizant of what that is and why that's happening. And just even if you don't feel like you deserve it, you do deserve support, pile 3. You really do, especially when something hard is happening. Okay, anything else for blessings for pile 3? You are ready, make your masterpiece. There may be something that you have been thinking about, like art-wise, or like doing something, like you even may be thinking about doing tarot videos. I don't know. Something like that. And you are ready. Go for it. Please. Like, please. Like, and of course, like if you're feeling up to it, like don't overdo anything. Don't do it if you don't feel like doing it. But like if you feel like you've wanted to do something for a long time and you've stopped yourself, then do it. I kind of got the sense that you may have not been able to do it before because of whatever this thing was before you had this ending, and now you have the ability to kind of be who you are or make your masterpiece or do the kind of work you want to do, even if you left an old job. So like just be wary of that, or not wary, just be understanding that like if you want to make a masterpiece, is the Spirit's encouraging you to do that. Moonbeam, you are on the right path. That Spirit's just encouragement. Like there's just so much encouragement here from Spirit and from me. I love you guys. I think you guys are awesome. And I'm so sorry you're going through such a hard time. Sign, if you're looking for a sign, here it is. I mean, like, could it be a more encouraging Spirit? You're going to make me cry. You are the sun. Find a balance. Sun, find a balance. I just said you are the sun because that's what I wanted to say. Magic wand, focus your energy on one thing. Yeah. And also, like, if you're going through something, you don't have, like, you don't have a lot of energy just to dedicate to anything. So if you do spend energy on something, make sure it's something that, you know, you really make a conscious choice to spend it on. And then it's something that's really helpful to you and really uplifting and really supportive for you, you know, whatever that is. Yes, just go for it. Yeah, there's something that I think you should be going for. The Spirit's saying that they have your back, that whatever you want to go for, abundance will follow because you are feeling like whatever your masterpiece is, whatever your inspiration, whatever your passion is, your passion is going to help others, and or spirits wanting you to just express yourself. It may be healing to make something. It may be healing to express yourself in this way. 13, divine feminine, step into your power. Yeah, like another blessing is you stepping into your power. Witch's hat, express yourself, share your gifts with the world, which is kind of what I was just saying. Wow, pile 3. Another blessing that's coming in is you're just stepping into yourself. You're learning about how to get through hard times, and you're learning about what your weaknesses, not even your weaknesses, but what your flaws are, and that maybe they're not that bad, you know? And just, I think the other thing Spirit keeps wanting to stress is just be careful about what you're using to cope and find healthier tips and coping mechanisms. Spirit's saying if you look for them, you will find them. And I'm not talking about generic. If you want coping skills, pile 3, please comment. I will give you so many coping skills that I've learned in this past year. Like, I'm not talking about like go take a bath. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like real coping skills, like coping skills that really truly help. At least they've helped me. I know they've helped a lot of people, and they're coping skills that you don't really normally can think of. So just if you need help, if you want someone to talk to, I'm here. I'm so proud of you guys. I really hope you like this reading. I really hope it was encouraging and lovely and kind and compassionate, because you deserve all those things. And I hope you guys start to feel a little bit better, and I hope this reading made you feel better. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. It will mean so much to me, and I will see you guys next time.